Hey guys, it's E here with another edition of Fit Dad. I literally just got in from a run, and while I was running, I decided I should talk to you about my training plan. As I said in probably my first video, I got this Garmin Vivo Active, and that's what I've been using for my run tracking. It does not have the ability to download training plans onto it, but I've still been following one and have had pretty decent success using the Vivo Active's alerts to basically keep me on track and do what the training plans say. So basically, if you have a Garmin product, especially like a Vivo Active for instance, you can get the Garmin Connect app, and then basically it'll sync up anytime you open the app. Your device will connect via Bluetooth, and it will sync up, and you can upload all your activities that way. Also, there's the Garmin Express app or program that you have on your computer, and if your device is capable of downloading training plans, that's the way you would do it. You plug in your device and open up the Garmin Express app, and then you can download any training plans that you have that you want to use. First off, to get to a training plan, you would open up the Garmin Connect website and you'd log in, and then you go to training plans, and you can explore training plans, and depending on what your goal is, you can pick a training plan that suits you. And for me, I wanted to do a half marathon because I've already done the Crescent City Classic, which is a 10K, and I wanted to step it up a little bit this time around, and I wanted to shoot for a half marathon. So as you can see here, it's half marathon. The little heart indicates that it's a heart rate based program, and it's 16 weeks long with 5 workouts per week. In the past, what I've done is basically signed up for a race, generally stupidly probably 2 to 3 months out, and that was my motivation, because once I signed up for a race, I was doing the race. And if I didn't do any training, then I'd really look stupid during the race, or I'd be totally dead while I'm out there trying to finish. And I didn't want that, and that was my motivation. I haven't signed up for a half marathon yet. I haven't decided which one I plan to do. More than likely, it's either going to be the Rock and Roll half or the Louisiana half in January and February, basically. So anyway, this is my training as of now. This is the June calendar, and you can see I had a couple runs just kind of smattered around there. No real plan, just kind of going out doing some free runs, and I knew I needed to get something in that was going to keep me motivated. It was going to keep me on task and really have helped me to show some improvement over time. So that's why I picked the training plan that was heart rate based, because in the past I've gone out and I've said, hey, I'm going to do 3 miles this time, or hey, I'm going to run for an hour, or I'm just going to go out and run, and whatever I do, I do. One thing that I learned when I was on my road bike, I found my lactate threshold was about 170 for my heart rate. So sometimes I'd go out and I'd basically try to stay right under 170 and just do the whole run like that. Well, this is a totally different ball game for me. This is, like I said, heart rate based training. You can see here on the 15th is when the program started. Day 1 was right here on the 16th, and it was an easy run. For this calendar, if you're looking at the calendar, you click on any activity that you want to check out, and it will give you a description. So it says June 16th, 2015, 35-minute, zone 2, easy pace, at 111 to 129 beats per minute. So zone 2, 35-minute run. I figured that would be a cakewalk at zone 2, which is basically meant to be conversational pace, meaning that if you can't talk, you're going too fast. So I went out, had my heart rate monitor on, had my Vivo Active set up with the zone 2 high and low alert, so it would keep me in that range and just buzz and let you know that you were either too high or low. And I started to jog slow, and instantly I got an alert that my heart rate was too high, and I was borderline irate. I couldn't believe that I was actually this out of shape, more or less. I thought, when you go out and you've done something before, you instantly feel like you're back at your level that you were when you last did it. And I found out that that was not the case. So trying to stay under 129 beats per minute was near impossible unless I walked. So for 35 minutes, I power walked, and I was mad because it was an awkward feel for me. I just wanted to feel like I did something that day, and just power walking didn't feel like I was doing anything. but I needed to trust the process, and I said, hey, this is just day one. Stick it out for however long and see if you see some progress. So that's what I did. It was that awkward pace where, like, if you've been on a treadmill before and you start out walking, you know, and you kick it up a couple notches and you walk a little faster and you kick it up another few notches, and then you're like, should I walk? Should I jog? I just feel awkward. And that's pretty much the pace I was at for day one. And 35 minutes of that was annoying. And then day two was a steady run of 40 minutes at zone 3. Steady pace. It really wasn't too bad. That way, I actually felt like I could kind of jog. I mean, zone 3 is 129 to 148 beats per minute for me, and I actually felt like I did a little something, but it was still kind of meh. I did enjoy the third workout for the week, which was a 25-minute fartlek, and basically what that means is you go out and you vary your intensity throughout the run. So you actually get to jog, you get to slow down and recover, and you know it's supposed to basically simulate surges within a race situation and kind of get you used to that. So anyway, I trusted the system. I said, look, I'm just going to do what it says. I need to get my cardio endurance back up, apparently, and I'm just going to just grin and bear it, more or less. So I went through week 1 fine. I got to week 2, and I was still doing some power walking until week 2, day 4, which was the easy run, second easy run of the week. And I finally had a very, very, very slow, mind you, jogging pace, but it was jogging and not walking. So I was really happy about that. And then what really made me have faith in the Garmin Training Plan was the week 2 long run when I completed 6 miles on week 2. I was totally stoked about that. It was a bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. Having that steady pace, really slow. For me, you know, slow jogging pace is really a short stride. I don't know if that's really what it's supposed to be, but for me, that's what I found, and that's something I want to cover in a later video, is what stride length it should be when you're at such a slow pace. But I covered 6 miles on week 2 on my long run, which was a total of an hour and a half long. The long run itself was an hour and 10 minutes, so 70 minutes there, plus about a 10-minute cool down, and I think I may have done a 10-minute warm-up. I don't know the math on this without checking it out, but nonetheless, again, 6 miles on week 2 is really impressive to me. So I got faith in the system all of a sudden, instantly, pretty much. Now, like I said, I'm on week 4. Week 4 was a little weird for me, for a couple of reasons. At the end of week 3, beginning of week 4, middle of week 4, whatever, we had the biggest loser weigh-in at work, and after that, I had me a big cheat day. So I went back and I found me some cheesecake, I found me some pie, and I pigged out, and I felt sick about it. And I was actually glad that I felt the way I did after that, but I'm digressing from the topic anyway. And as I said in the beginning, though, week 4 long run, for whatever reason, was 30 minutes long. I guess it's a recovery week, and I'm happy with that. And anyway, enough rambling. If you want to try out what I've been doing, go ahead and get your Garmin device if you don't have one, or if you do, go to Garmin Connect, sign in, and you can go over here on the side tab with these 3 bars. You click that, and you scroll down, and you'll see down toward the bottom, training plans. You click training plans, and it'll come up to here, which is my training plans. If you do not have a training plan, it'll go to the page find a training plan, which looks like this, and you can explore what they have, what options they have. You can filter by what type of activity, running, cycling, or triathlon, so it looks, and by your level, 1, 2, or 3. Also, you can train by nothing, or you can train by heart rate. I'm not sure what the train by nothing actually does. It basically just gives you pace notes. I don't think it specifies. Yeah, it just says run or walk at an easy pace. So if you're a numbers geek, like I am, I really love all the extra data, the pace, You know, it helps give me benchmarks along the way. I love seeing the heart rate spikes. I love challenging myself while I'm out on a run to figure out exactly what it's going to take to make me maintain, say, 129 beats per minute versus going up toward, you know, kind of yo-yoing. I really, for whatever reason, I enjoy that. That's what I do when I run. I used to listen to music, but I don't anymore. I've basically just focused on the task at hand, and I try to stay within those certain boundaries. I look at the road ahead and say, you know, try to plan my run like that. And I've really enjoyed it. So that's why I picked the heart rate one, because I'm a numbers geek. But if you're a feel type person, or if you have a little bit more experience maybe, and you know what paces are for you, then maybe you can go that route. Anyway, I just wanted to go over that and tell you that I've been having pretty good success with my training plan so far. I'm really enjoying it, and I'll keep you updated because that's what this channel is all about. Please subscribe to the channel, give me that thumbs up, hit me up in the comments, tell me what you thought about this, what you'd like to see, and please give me your opinions. I'd love to hear them about it. And that's it for now. So thanks for watching.